already know what time it is, honey. Hey, y'all. It's your queen, Pimp Sun Kiss, coming through right quick, right fast with a relaxed reaction and review for Rap Snacks. Nah, I ain't gonna tell a lie to you. I don't really know who this is. And also, before I get too deep into it, let me give a little few apologies on the lighting and the scenery of it all. I am obviously in my garage. But I had planned to do one video today, and family shit ends up getting in the way of that video. So I had to compromise and compensate with going ahead and doing a little impromptu chip review. So you also get just a little ASMR in the process, okay? Okay. So I don't know who this is. It's just like there's some guy here, okay, on the packaging, hanging from the street sign, Harlem, in West 145S, I guess 145 South, honey. I ain't from New York. I done been to New York, but I ain't from there. I don't know all about it. So if you do, go ahead and jump in the comments and educate your girl, okay? Okay, so tater chips. Now, oh, let me also specify, okay? Because it may not have no specific rap artist, because it says celebrating 50 years. Celebrating, I should have painted my nails. Celebrating 50 years in hip hop. Okay. I love the packaging. I love the coloration of it all. I also like chose to kind of color code my makeup to the most prominent colors on the packaging of the bag, okay? Now, this is Gumbo. Okay, that's all it say. Gumbo. Now, what's interesting about this is, if you know me, okay? I love the all-in little baby chips, the regular ones, the hot ones. I even liked the corn chip version, though I prefer the regular ones and the hot ones equally, okay? Now, I said all that to say that by my observation of the flavors presented here, this here flavor chip is very similar to that one. So let me read out to you what we got. Onion, garlic, vinegar, cayenne pepper sauce. Now that's a difference going on here. We got cayenne pepper sauce, not just cayenne pepper sauce. Now in the all-in bag, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly, the flavor on there is cayenne pepper. But for the 50 years celebrating 50 years of hip hop, we got cayenne pepper sauce. Okay? One is just a pepper and one is just a sauce. So this will be saucy. Okay. So, cayenne pepper sauce, red pepper. Now, I wonder, do they mean chili pepper or red bell pepper? I'm going to see if I can see in the taste of it all. And then, just like the all-in bag, and more. And more. So, they don't tell you everything. I'm going to look at the back. I'm going to look at the ingredients. Okay, so I'm going to read what's on here, because it's some interesting things. Some stuff on the back. I be liking to read the back of stuff. Okay? It's good to read the back of stuff. You can educate yourself on a multitude of things when you read the back of stuff. Okay. Gumbo Brands is a revolutionary new cannabis and lifestyle company. Wait a minute. They done took me real fast here. Hold on. Gumbo Brands is a revolutionary new cannabis and lifestyle company founded by the black-owned entrepreneurs, black-owned entrepreneurial power couple, Kareem Luca Butler and Alexis Major. Now, I reckon that's these here beautiful black folk in this picture. And they also got on green. They look good, honey. They look good. And they also, well, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, this guy looks like this guy with some shades on. So maybe that's the same person. I'm not sure. But okay, let me go ahead and get back through the reading of it all. Okay. Now, obviously, I had to relocate. And one day I might give y'all a story time on the behind-the-scenes action that be going on. But to be simply stated in short, the same reason y'all didn't get the original video that I was going to do today, it's the same reason that I had to relocate. But we're going to keep it steady. Keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. Okay. let me finish reading off the back of this here thing. Now, child, I'm gonna just read it straight through real quick, real fast, like. Gumbo Brands is a revolutionary new cannabis and lifestyle company founded by the Black-owned entrepreneurial power couple Kareem Luca Butler and Alexis Major. As a top leading cannabis company, Gumbo has exploded with a brand expansion into the media world with a partnership with top hip-hop artists. Gumbo Brand's major focus is making a difference, building wealth, and sharing knowledge within the Black and Brown communities via their give back initiatives and alliances within the sports and entertainment industries. And I guess here you want some more information, insight, and all that. You got a barcode and a link right here. Visit rapsnacks.net. And I got social media pages. All of the social media pages. Now, interesting. You know, this right here is now it. But that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and get into the contents of this bag and the major purpose of this review. Is this shit good or not? Do you get this one or the all-in little baby chips? ASMR. Got this big old chip here, I see. The first big old chip I see. It don't smell like a little baby chip. It smells much more peppery than the little baby chip. The little baby chip smells garlicky. And the only reason I'm constantly bringing up the little baby chip is because the flavoration of it all is so similar. And the little baby chips remind me of the voodoo gumbo flavor of the Zap chips. Now, if you're from Mississippi, Texas, and you definitely know Louisiana, because if I'm not mistaken, Louisiana is where they originated. Okay, the Zap chips, they are like very Louisiana, New Orleans inspired. So the voodoo gumbo of the Zap brand of chips is what I was first introduced to. So when I tasted them little baby chips, the all-in flavor, the blue bag, they taste very similar to the voodoo gumbo Zap chips. So it's interesting that we got this here gumbo flavor, and the flavoration is very similar to the all-in little baby chips. So that's why I keep making that comparison. But they smell more like the voodoo gumbo chips than they do the little baby chips. Let's see. Okay. So right off rip, there's this oh, I see. There's a little cheese in the recipe. That's what I'm picking up on. But there's this seafood type essence. I'm not sure they use the seafood Cajun seasoning on it or something, but that's what it's giving. But these are much more toned down than the all-in little baby chips. I would also say that they're more toned down than the voodoo gumbo chips, as in doesn't make your mouth water so much, and it doesn't kick you in the back of the, like, it's not intense. It's not an intense taste, but the flavor is still there. So basically it's like, if you want all the seasoning and flavor of the little baby chips or the voodoo gumbo chips, the voodoo gumbo chips specifically, because what I will say is with the voodoo gumbo chips, they have that seafood essence to it. And the little baby chips doesn't have that. It's just like all the other seasonings type shit. And so this gives the essence of gumbo. I personally would like some more oomph. I personally like that intensity. And it's kind of similar to my perception on the all-in corn chips. Whereas these are good. They are good. Me personally, I like the intensity. I want it to kick me in the back of the throat. Okay. But if you have like a if you have a spice sensitivity or like a sodium sensitivity, if you will, like certain stuff just be too salty for you or has that too zesty or sour essence or spicy essence, this will be perfect. Like for instance, if you've tasted the voodoo gumbo chips or you've tasted the little baby all-in chips and they were just too intense, this is perfect because like I said, this has a really nice, like the seafood flavoring, and I don't even know what they use to really create it, like talking about, but the seafood essence, there's like a crawfish type of essence that it has amongst all the other flavors, and it really gives you that vibe of craw taters, the Zap brand of potato chips. They have a flavor called craw taters, and that's what this reminds me of also. So it's good. It's good. But if you like that intensity, if you like that flavor busting you in the back of the throat, you may want to go for the voodoo gumbo or the little baby all-in. But if you just want to kick it, have a little seafood Cajun with a little oomph on the side, experience with your chip. Yeah, they good. I want to put some hot sauce on them though, but that's just me. Now, I gotta be honest at the same time. I do feel like because it's gumbo and you feel so confident enough to put it in these very bold colors and this bold font, very spazzy like, okay, celebratory-esque and such. And gumbo is a New Orleans stamp, you know what I'm saying? And flavorization is a Louisiana, New Orleans specifically stamp. So I feel like these flavors should bust more for that reason. Now, based off reading the back, Gumbo is the name of their brand. Kareem Butler and Alexis Major, specifically, their brand is called Gumbo. And, you know, it has to do with cannabis and they're expanding into other things and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, you're using the term gumbo, you're using it for a reason. Don't forget the prominence of flavor. Because that's what gumbo is all about. A variety of flavors, and all of them being emphasized individually and as a unit. But regardless, one way or another, the chip ain't bad, honey. The chip ain't bad. You see I'm still eating them. They're good. Big good. It gonna be real nice with a sandwich. I'm just a person also that eats one at a time. So, let alone if I'm eating a bag of chips. If I'm eating a bag of chips, the chips gotta be able to stand on their own. If I feel I need to add all this other stuff, that's a flaw for me. But a lot of people like to eat potato chips with stuff like sandwiches, dip, salads, shit like that. So, these will be perfect for that. If you're the type of person that likes to eat your chips along with stuff, this is definitely perfect for you. They would definitely complement a meal or a snack real nicely. And to get your sweet and salty on, I would eat these with a little piece of cake. I would eat these with some fruit snacks. I'll eat them by themselves, but I ain't gonna lie. I done said it so many times. If that little baby all-in is up there, that blue bag or that blue and red bag, I'm grabbing them. But that's just me. That's just me. But child, with all that being said, if I do say so myself, honey, I have milked this cow dry. And I'm thoroughly appreciative for the exchange of vibes. And if you're feeling synchronized, please do me a divine design and like, share, and subscribe so that you can be one of the first to be back through these queenly quotas for the next time. And be sure to bless my comment section with your questions and conversations, especially if you've had this bag and you got a different opinion or even the same opinion, honey. If you had this bag of chips and you got any type of opinion on it, Drop it down in the comments. Always, I bid you all like love, healing, and liberation. Emphasis on liberation. Mwah.